Hi there, everyone. Meteorologist Brian Bennett here for your update on Matthew for September 30th. As you can see, we have a very powerful hurricane, very healthy looking storm. It actually has increased in intensity. It's a Category 3 hurricane with winds of 115 miles per hour. It's developed a center of circulation, a very definitive eye, just north of Columbia. Hurricane reconnaissance aircraft is flying through the storm as we speak. It just found a central pressure of 960 millibars, indicating that the storm is continuing to strengthen. Expecting that west to southwest movement to continue over the next 24 hours, and then Saturday or even into Sunday, taking that turn to the north, impacting Jamaica as a major hurricane, or possibly as far east as Haiti, moving into Cuba on Monday night and Tuesday morning as a strong hurricane, possibly causing quite a bit of damage to their sugarcane crop as it moves over as a very strong storm, and then moving over the Bahamas. Now the question at this point will be, does it move more over the eastern Bahamas, central Bahamas, or maybe even as far west as eastern Florida? And this will have a huge impact on how strong the winds are and exactly who sees the worst part of the storm. Is Florida out of the woods because it's not in the cone of uncertainty right now? Definitely not. The Florida needs to keep an eye on this storm, but right now the models are showing that the storm should move east of Florida. All the spaghetti models, for the most part, agree that it's going to move up over Cuba, central Bahamas, and continue off to the northeast, and then a bit more uncertainty as it continues to track off to the northeast. Again, no models are really taking the storm to Florida right now, but this could change, so something we need to continue to watch over the next couple of days. Here's a look at the European computer model. Each and every run where the European model has taken the storm, which is right there in the reds and whites, has taken the storm farther east, which is great news for Florida. In fact, the latest hurricane run of the European model is actually taking the storm completely east of the United States, having no or very little impact on the entire United States. So that would be great news if this latest European computer model run ends up being the one that transpires. The GFS model, or the American model run, isn't being quite as optimistic about that easterly movement. It's actually taking the storm over Cuba, the western Bahamas, and then just sliding a little too close for comfort to the east coast of Florida. So at this point on Wednesday, according to the GFS, the east coast of Florida would be getting perhaps somewhat gusty winds, some strong surf, and also some erosion as well. Tampa Bay area would experience maybe a few showers, but not a huge impact based on this position here. Now just slide that storm 100 or 200 miles farther west, and we're looking at a much bigger issue for Florida. So again, still too close for comfort to be considered out of the woods, but we would like to continue to see that easterly movement. Now as the storm continues to go off to the north, according to the GFS, the Carolinas could get some pretty gusty winds and some rain squalls from the storm, and then the GFS actually wants to curve the storm back to the northwest as a very powerful extratropical storm as we move into the following weekend. So the U.S. still needs to watch this storm very closely, a lot of uncertainties with it, but we like to continue to see those easterly tracks. Right now it all depends on that northerly turn, which is supposed to happen Saturday night and into Sunday morning. If that happens, then we'll be looking at a much better weather for Florida. If we don't see that northerly turn as quickly, then obviously the weather conditions would deteriorate for Florida and much of the eastern United States. So that's something we'll keep on watching. As far as the weekend goes, no impact from the tropical system. Get out and enjoy the weekend. Going to be a fairly decent one. So I'll continue to update the storm each and every day. Till then, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.